Let us embark on a transformative journey, one that delves deep into the essence of our spiritual existence. Imagine for a moment invisible threads that tie us to our past, present, and future, shaping our experiences, our relationships, and even our life's challenges. These threads are part of what we call spiritual contracts. But what happens when some of these contracts hold us back, trapping us in a cycle of negativity and stagnation? This journey is about recognizing those contracts and learning how to break free from them, not just to alleviate our burdens, but to soar towards our highest potential. At the core of our being, beyond the physical realm, lies a vast, interconnected spiritual landscape. Here, before we take our first breath, we form agreements or spiritual contracts that guide our path in the world. These contracts are not written texts, but rather sacred agreements made at the soul level. They influence the people we meet, the challenges we face, and the lessons we learn. Some believe these contracts are predetermined before birth. Others see them as the result of past life connections or significant life events. Regardless of their origin, these contracts are meant to guide us towards growth and enlightenment. But not all contracts serve us positively throughout our entire journey. As we evolve, some agreements that once propelled us forward might begin to hold us back. It's as if we're trying to sail towards the horizon, but an invisible anchor keeps pulling us back to familiar shores. Recognizing these contracts is the first step towards freedom. They may manifest as recurring challenges, inexplicable fears, or continuous patterns of self-sabotage that seem impossible to break. The question then becomes, how do we identify these negative contracts? And more importantly, how can we free ourselves from them? Identifying negative spiritual contracts requires introspection and awareness. It begins with examining our lives for patterns that repeatedly lead to discomfort, dissatisfaction, or unfulfilled potential. These patterns can often be traced back to specific themes or lessons that keep reappearing, regardless of the circumstances. For instance, someone might find themselves in a series of unfulfilling relationships, each echoing a familiar pattern of neglect or imbalance. Or another might encounter continuous professional setbacks, despite their best efforts and talents. These experiences, as challenging as they are, serve as indicators of a deeper spiritual dynamic at play. They hint at contracts that are no longer serving us, acting instead as barriers to our growth. The impact of these contracts can be profound, affecting not just our external circumstances, but our inner world as well. Feelings of being stuck, lost, or powerless often accompany these negative agreements. They can lead to a disconnect from our true self and our higher purpose, casting shadows on our potential. But there's hope. By recognizing these patterns and acknowledging their presence in our lives, we initiate the first steps towards liberation. It's akin to shedding light on a shadowy path. The obstacles become visible, and so does the way around them. Real-life examples abound, with countless individuals having identified and successfully released these negative contracts, paving the way for healing, growth, and profound personal transformation. The universe is a canvas, and intention is our brush. When we set a clear and powerful intention, we communicate with the universe, signaling our readiness to release the old and welcome the new. This is not about wishful thinking, but a determined and focused declaration of our desire to break free from the negative contracts that limit us. The power of intention lies in its clarity and strength. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil, nurturing it with purpose and resolve. To set a powerful intention, start by defining what freedom means to you. Is it liberation from fear, from repeating patterns, or perhaps a step towards fulfilling your true potential? Once clear, articulate this intention in the present tense, as if it's already happening. For example, I am free from the chains of past contracts, and I open myself to growth and happiness. This affirmation sends a powerful message to your subconscious and to the universe, kick-starting the process of change. With our intentions set, the next step is to cleanse ourselves of the emotional baggage and spiritual debris that these negative contracts have accumulated in our lives. This detoxification is both an inward journey and an outward process, involving various practices that help clear the old energies and make room for new, positive experiences. Emotional detox often requires confronting and releasing the feelings tied to our negative contracts. Techniques such as meditation, journaling, and therapy can facilitate this release, allowing us to process and let go of the old pains and fears. It's about acknowledging these emotions, understanding their origins, and then consciously deciding to release them. Spiritual detox, on the other hand, involves practices that cleanse our energy field, such as energy healing, sound baths, or spending time in nature. These practices help in clearing the residual energies of past contracts and in aligning ourselves with our highest good. Additionally, shadow work, or the exploration of our darker, unconscious aspects, plays a crucial role. By confronting our shadows, we uncover the root causes of our limitations, bringing them into the light for healing and transformation. Reclaiming your power is a profound act of self-love and affirmation of your sovereignty over your life. It means taking responsibility for your journey, recognizing that you have the authority to release old contracts and choose differently. This empowerment is rooted in self-awareness, understanding that you are not a passive participant in your life, but a powerful creator. To reclaim your power, start by affirming your worth and your right to grow, to be happy, and to live in alignment with your true self. Practices such as positive affirmations, setting healthy boundaries, and self-care rituals are instrumental in this process. They reinforce your sense of self and support your journey towards empowerment. Empowerment also involves making conscious choices that align with your intentions and your highest good. It's about choosing environments, relationships, and experiences that uplift and support you, rather than those that drain or diminish you. This might mean letting go of certain relationships, changing your habits, or stepping into new roles that reflect your true self. Each choice is a step towards reclaiming your power and crafting a life that is truly your own. With reclaimed power comes the opportunity to form new spiritual contracts, ones that reflect your growth, desires, and the lessons you've learned. Creating new agreements is a deliberate act of co-creation with the universe, where you set the terms for what you wish to experience and achieve. To create new agreements, begin by envisioning the life you desire. What qualities do you wish to embody? What experiences do you seek? What growth do you aspire to achieve? Visualize these desires clearly, feeling them as if they are already manifest. This vision forms the basis of your new contracts. Next, articulate these desires into intentions or agreements. For example, I enter into a contract of abundant health, meaningful relationships, and continuous growth. Be specific and positive, focusing on what you want to attract. Then, release these intentions into the universe with trust and openness, ready to receive and to act in alignment with these new contracts. Creating new agreements also means being open to guidance and signs from the universe. Stay attentive to opportunities, insights, and synchronicities that align with your intentions. These are affirmations from the universe that you are on the right path, and they often provide guidance on the steps to take towards realizing your new agreements. Living in alignment is the natural progression of reclaiming your power and creating new spiritual contracts. It involves aligning your thoughts, actions, and choices with the essence of who you truly are and the life you wish to lead. This alignment is not just about adherence to a set of goals or intentions, but a deep, resonant harmony between your inner world and your external reality. To live in alignment, it's crucial to practice mindfulness and presence. Being fully present in each moment allows you to make choices that are in harmony with your highest self and your spiritual contracts. It means listening to your intuition, that inner voice guiding you towards actions and decisions that resonate with your true self. Another key aspect of living in alignment is adaptability, being open to the flow of life and willing to adjust your path as needed. This doesn't mean compromising your values or agreements, but recognizing that life is dynamic. As you grow and evolve, so too might your understanding of what alignment means for you. Embrace this fluidity as part of your journey, knowing that each step brings you closer to your true essence. Our journey towards breaking spiritual contracts and forging new ones is not a destination, but a continuous path of growth and evolution. This journey doesn't end with the formation of new agreements or the attainment of alignment. It's an ongoing process of learning, experiencing, and expanding. To embrace this continuous journey, cultivate a mindset of openness and curiosity. View each experience, whether challenging or joyful, as an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding. Remember, the contracts we create are not static. They evolve as we do, reflecting our journey and the lessons we learn along the way. Staying committed to personal growth involves regularly revisiting and reassessing our spiritual contracts. Ask yourself, are these agreements still serving my highest good? What have I learned since forming them, and how have I changed? This reflective practice ensures that your contracts remain aligned with your evolving self, supporting your journey towards fulfillment and enlightenment. Moreover, sharing your journey with others can be profoundly rewarding. Whether through conversation, mentoring, or creative expression, sharing your experiences can illuminate the path for others and deepen your own understanding. It reinforces the interconnectedness of our journeys, reminding us that while our paths are unique, we share the quest for growth and freedom. We recognize that true transformation is not just a personal achievement, but a gift that keeps on giving. Sharing your light means taking the wisdom, love, and freedom you've garnered through your journey and extending it outwards. It's about being a beacon for others who may be struggling to find their way, offering hope, guidance, and support. How do you share your light? It begins with embodying the principles and truths you've discovered. Live your life as a reflection of your growth and your spiritual contracts. Your very existence can inspire others to seek their own path of transformation. Beyond living by example, sharing your story is powerful. Whether through conversation, writing, or art, your journey can illuminate the paths of others, showing them the possibilities of breaking free and creating a life of intention and joy. Engage with communities that resonate with your journey. These spaces not only allow you to share your insights, but also to continue learning from the experiences of others. Remember, growth is a continuous journey, and in the sharing of our stories, we find new lessons, perspectives, and connections that enrich our lives further. As we conclude our journey together, remember that breaking spiritual contracts and creating new ones is a profound act of courage and love. It's a journey that requires introspection, determination, and a willingness to embrace change. But the rewards are immeasurable, leading to a life of freedom, alignment, and growth. This path is not linear or predictable, but it is rich with potential and beauty. You have within you all that you need to break free from the chains of limiting contracts and to forge new agreements that lift you towards your highest self. The journey is ongoing, and each step, each realization brings you closer to your true essence and the life you are meant to live. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are many like you, brave souls who dare to question, to release, and to rebuild. Together, we create a tapestry of transformation, each thread woven with our unique experiences and insights, contributing to a larger picture of growth and enlightenment. I invite you now to take a moment to reflect on your own spiritual contracts. Consider the steps we've explored together and how they might apply to your life. What are you ready to release? What new agreements are you eager to create? And how will you share your light with the world? Your journey is yours to shape, but remember, it's in the sharing of our stories that we find community, strength, and mutual growth. I encourage you to take the first step, share your experiences, and join the collective journey towards freedom and fulfillment. Thank you for walking this path with me. May your journey be filled with light, love, and endless growth.